Hello everyone, it's your boy Pastor Herbs back at it again with another video, and today I'm going to be doing an analysis on the Tekken 7 Season 4 trailer. Hey man, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Let's do this.
Oh,
okay.
We clearly have the GOAT, Harada, talking about how we've been. Been good. He said he's been working from home, working remotely, staying safe. Okay, so like this guy, look, let me just say, he's the funniest guy when it comes to actually making stuff for the fighting game community. Harada is just the best. I'm not a fan of the Leeward theme though.
あえてこんな感じで、撮影しておりますけども、いろいろ生活習慣変わる中で、我々鉄拳プロジェクトもですね、いろいろもちろん、大変なものがしておるんですけども、皆様にですね、できるだけもっと鉄拳を家で楽しんでいただこうと、いろいろアップデートをしたいなというふうにはもちろん思って頑張っております。ただですね、まあこんな状況ですので、なかなか持ってくる情報もどんどん、というか、このビデオメッセージだけになっちゃうんですけども、ただコロナ最中なんで、鉄拳プロジェクトも頑張っていろいろやってるぞっていう現状報告をしようと思って、こういう形で、配信させていただいております。はい、もう鉄拳もですね。
So right here he's just already saying like Tekken 7 is like already a 5-year-old title. I don't, bro. Where does the time go? Honestly, where does the time go? Tekken 7 has been out for 5 years. Released in an arcade first, and I want to say it probably came to console about 3 years ago. Yes, 2020 right now. I want to say 3 years ago. So that's when the game like finally actually like got to like States as far as like everything else. But right now he's just talking about some basic stuff that it's hard to work around COVID and the pandemic, being a gaming company at the same time. But I do think he's actually thinking about us.
もうだから5年前のタイトルですよね。まあそれでもやっぱこの時代なので、できるだけですね、オンライン機能を中心にしっかりもう再構築ですか、して。できるだけ快適に遊べるようにアップデートしていきたいなと思ってます。はい、というわけで、引き続き、鉄拳をよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
Hey, look at that. Look at that. All right.
そんなことでは許されませんよね。ちょっと頑張りました。鉄拳プロジェクト、もちろん今回も情報を用意しております。というわけで、死の語の言わずに見てもらいましょう。皆さん、準備はいいですか？それでは、VTR スタート。
Bro, this guy's a vampire. I've never seen him not wear sunglasses. Ever. I've never seen him not wear sunglasses. But he actually might be a vampire. Let's just put that out there. He might be a vampire. Just saying. Work from home, cabin fever, escape the world stress. Get ready for the next battle. Are you ready?
ready?
Keep your head up.
Overcome any obstacle. I know that's right. That's basically Tekken in a nutshell, right? Overcome any obstacle. There's hope in the darkness. We're taking Tekken to the next level, Season 4. New moves for all characters. All right, let's go back a little bit. So, new moves for all characters. This is okay. So let's check this out. As I'm sure as you guys, like most of you already know, this. Oh yeah, this footage was taken from content. It's still in development. Harang has a hop kick, dog. Harang has a hop kick, but I'm gonna just say, like I've already said on Twitter, if you don't follow me on Twitter, you need to. You're tripping. All hop kicks need to be -14. I don't care. There's no way. With back 3 and all the stupid stuff that he can launch from out of Flamingo, this has to be minus a lot. I don't care. At least 14, bro. At least 14. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. And I bet you, the day this come out, Harang mains will still complain and say, oh, Harang is a bad character. He's a shit character. I'm not trying to hear that, dog. No. Okay, so I really can't tell what Kazumi's doing right here. It just looks like more of like what her power crush is. It just looks like a real dunkable high though, so I'm not too stressed about that. We'll keep it pushing. More stuff for Julia, right? This happened in like a super fast frame. So hold on, let's go back. This happened in a super fast frame. Well, just Julia thing. This Julia thing. This is like, she does like a high kick. She doesn't really even need more. Like, Julia to me is already OD. She's already OD. Like, I know I just sound like I'm complaining, but if you really look at it, she's like the female version of King. No, scratch that. She's like the female version of King and Armor King put together. Let me explain, okay? Really good counter hit tools, all right? She has an amazing grab game, so she can mix you up from all over the place. Has a crouching grab that grabs you if you are crouching. She has a grab that grabs you out of the air. And she can do a while running. Amazing while running moves. A stupid wall carry game that is piss poor easy. Stupid guaranteed lows that you can get in the... I'm gonna just keep it very brief, but I don't think she needs more. When they say adding more moves, well, we'll get to that later. Okay. So this looks like a power crush from Paul. And if you guys have already watched, like a lot of you who haven't seen it, you should really think about subscribing to my friend Reno. Reno makes really good videos. This is a really, oh my god, and they gave Asuka something else too. What else does Asuka need, really? I feel like it's just another like counter hit move, but this move right here, this power crush from Paul, it looks like after this power crush, like Reno said, I feel like you can do something even more. Maybe you can do Demo Man after this. Maybe you can get something like, you know, a nice crazy wall carry from this. Something like a rage, him doing his regular rage drive, or maybe his rage art after that. I totally see it. I'm just saying. Because it looks like the way you hit the ground, you almost like throw your legs up behind you. You know, like when you like hit the floor crazy. He's gonna like be able to like get some sort of like combo afterwards. I totally feel it. Better online experience. Okay, so the better online experience thing, right? Now this is a super short video right here. Super short video. It's always light after every darkness. And that. Now. Alright, sorry, Harada. But let's get right back to it. So, anyway, yeah, this right here is a really good combination of a lot of different things, right? Good combination of a lot of different things. So, what this means for Tekken right now is kind of up in the air, right? It's up in the air because we don't know exactly what new moves is, and we don't exactly know what better online experience was, and we don't exactly know what that character was, right? So in my eyes, for me personally, what I wanted to get in my give bag for season 4 was nerfing Fakaram and Leroy, better net code, and more online modes. So it seems like I maybe got 1.5 of those things, right? Maybe. It's not 100% sure. Because let's just get into the first thing, right? All new moves, right? A whole new slew of moves for all characters. You saw Harangue has a hop kick. You saw Asuka had something crazy. Paul had something crazy. But every single character is apparently getting new moves. Now, I don't know if this is like 1 to 5 moves. Is this like 5 to 10 moves? Is this 30 plus moves? I have no idea. So let's say, for example, if it's between the 1 to 5 range, right? That's not too bad. That's not too much of a huge like thing to learn in terms of like the people who've already been playing the game for so long. You kind of have to relearn the game. I always say anybody who's like playing a game like Tekken has to pretty much take on a college course, because that's what it's like. Learning frame data, learning how to step around moves, learning how to just deal with certain setups that certain characters will have. It's kind of annoying to do. So that's the one aspect of it. The second aspect of it I really see is the whole fact that if it's super big, that's gonna make like the people who already have a hard time playing, you know, feel like they can't play the game even more. But this is all up for debate. I'm gonna really see what happens. I'm really hoping somewhere in around like the 10 to 15 range, where it's like a decent amount for a change, but not so much that's overbearing to everyone. And still with the whole new moves thing, I'm hoping somewhere in between the lines, there's like shadow nerfs, like all across the board. So like they just nerf a bunch of different characters that are strong, like Leroy, like Fakaram, and they do it on a shadow level, so nobody really notices it, but it happens along with every single person, with every single character in the roster. They kind of just get away with it, and Bandai Namco just like, yeah, we'll just act like this never happened and kind of sweep it under the rug, like, you know what I mean? Okay, so as long as we're done with that, let's get on to the second thing. And the second thing is online enhancement. Online enhancement, okay, so online enhancement and enhance online experience, right? Now, what does that mean? From what we saw from the trailer, if somebody's on Wi-Fi, you will be able to tell if they are on Wi-Fi. This does not mean that we have actual servers in EU and US, because let's be honest, like, I mean, I've never been, but I am assuming, right? I'm assuming, and it's pretty much a safe assumption, that in Korea and Japan, the netcode is pretty good, because overall the internet over there is just phenomenal. So even at a peer-to-peer game like Tekken, they usually never have laggy games. It's very sparingly where they will actually have a laggy game, right? So that's another thing. And I just don't feel like, personally, if I see somebody with Wi-Fi, I'm gonna press accept. I'm just not gonna do it, straight up. Like, I'm not gonna do it. Now, I'm not saying everyone who plays on Wi-Fi has a shit connection. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying I won't, if I see you got Wi-Fi, I'm not gonna play you. No, I'm not gonna play you. I would just rather take my chances with Ethernet, man. But they didn't promise us getting servers. So since we're not getting promised any servers, which makes sense, I don't think Bandai Namco is going to spend any more extra money that they really have to. But personally, I don't think it's going to cost them that much to make another server, or just have something where it's like, I don't know, something in the East Coast, something in the Midwest, something that's like in the West Coast, just something that'll just help out everyone who's in certain regions of like America, and maybe some places in EU, like have something in like more of the UK side, have something in more like, I don't know, like Germany and everything, like, you know, just something separate, so people can like have a strong connection, because online means so much, especially in a time of pandemic, man. This is the most Tekken that you're gonna play. It's really hard pressed to find a lot of different offline things, but we do have an online scene where I live, Fredericksburg, Virginia, so everybody needs to come out to that. Straight up. I'm looking for Tekken competitors, for real. All right, so, and we're gonna get down to like the final thing. So, who is that character, man? Who is that character? We have to get into that. Who is that character, right? Well, I got a lot of people saying in my Discord, like, yo, Herb, that's Kunimitsu. It's gotta be Kunimitsu. You got people saying it's right. Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden, because Ninja Gaiden and Bandai Namco, they said they were working with Team Ninja recently. So that's something I could see, and it's like, it's not too far-fetched, right? It's not too far-fetched. I personally don't think that Tekken needs a whole lot of new characters. Like, let's look at our roster, right? We already have like a ton of characters in our roster, a ton of characters. Right now we have 49, and adding one extra one would make it 50. Would make it 50 right now, right? If go through all the characters we have, if they add one more character, it would make it 50. And I don't think the roster needs to be bigger than 50, especially with new moves getting added. So I think it's a really good thing that we have that going on. Personally, I've had some people say it's Jun, right? I've had some people say, oh, that's Jun Kazama. I've had somebody tell me there's no possible way Jun Kazama will be sitting on top of a building. Oh, that's got to be a ninja. Why wouldn't that be a ninja? Bandai Namco likes to do this thing where they like to play games and they try to like poke fun and act like something is when it really isn't. So, I mean, who knows? Who really knows? It could be anybody. It could be anything. It's really interesting to see the way like they like to play around with trailers. I'm not giving anything specific, because I'm not really too invested into the new character myself. I'm more invested into the new moves that every single character is going to have. I'm more invested in the way everything's going to pan out between this character, this character, this character, this character. I'm more invested in what's going to happen with that character. I'm more invested in what's going to happen with my main. I'm more invested in what's going to happen with this character. I'm more invested in what's going to happen with this stupid character, you know? I'm more invested in what the heck they're going to do with him, what they're going to do with her, what they're going to do with her. Like, they're an extra character like Jun. That's not really the selling point for me for the game, you know? It's not personally. I'm more involved with the meta. What's good for Tekken overall right now is just having an improved meta, having an improved netcode, and I don't know, a little bit more personality to the game overall. So that's why I say offline modes too, like team battle and things of that nature. But I don't think that I'm actually gonna get all of that, and that's why I say 1.5 of my 3 things on my wish list have pretty much come through. So again, 1.5 because there's a possibility for shadow nerfs for Falcon Ramen Leroy. They are saying that we're getting enhanced online experience. And oh yeah, what is this Tekken prowess thing? Like the Tekken, what does that say about like you as a player? Like I don't understand. I don't know if it's like, you know, actually giving you a stat, or I'm not sure what it is. It's very particular with the whole Tekken prowess thing. It's super particular. It's very it's interesting, right? It's interesting. I don't see it having too much effect on like the overall game, because if it doesn't make you better as a player or worse as a player, why does it matter, right? But I think that's about it in terms of what I think about the season 4 trailer. The season 4 trailer was definitely it was a nice presentation. It was a really good PowerPoint presentation, but in terms of like the actual product, I'm not convinced yet. I'm just not convinced yet. So until everything comes out, until I see like an actual enhancement in the online play, oh yeah, like the servers, like we're always like, if you're playing on PS4 like me, you're always having to lag out of games. Like I really just hope they improve on that, and if they can improve on that, then you know, I'll give it a hand clap. But again, guys, that's all the time I have for today. I really appreciate you. I really hope you guys learned a lot from this, and I will see you all next time, man. Peace.